Paul McAllister Architects, about 7 years ago, took a very conscious decision to move from being conventional architects to sustainable architects. And the Passive House certification was the first qualification that I personally took. Some examples of our own passive houses are, firstly, the Passive House in Crawfordsburn, which is Northern Ireland's second certified passive house. This is a family dwelling which is very energy efficient. It was also nominated an award because it was relatively cheap to build in terms of passive house design.
Passive house is basically a house that's designed in such a way that there's only very minimal energy requirements. One of the criteria, in a sense, that makes it easier to build passive is if you have a simple external design. My husband and I had visited a house in Norfolk that had a double height living room, and we really liked that idea. And because it's a passive house, there isn't a problem for heating. Usually you wouldn't consider that in a conventional build, but because the heating wasn't an issue, we could have the double height living room, which we really like. And my husband and I are definitely very happy that we've made this decision, and it really does work.
But along the way we picked up awards. We won the Craigavon Best Green Business Award. Our best award to date was the Sustainable Ireland Award for the CREST Centre in Enniskillen. The CREST Centre is particularly special because of the design criteria, which is Passive House certified, BREEAM Excellent and carbon neutral. What that actually means is that the materials within the building were all selected to be from sustainable sources. The main structure of the building is not steelwork as you would have in a conventional building, but it's all timber glulam trusses. This particular building is what we call the flagship for sustainable design, because every single design decision within it was taken in relation to sustainability criteria.
CREST stands for the Centre for Renewable Energy and Sustainable Technologies. It came about really as an idea which emerged in the early 2000s from the college director, Maliki Makilia, who had a vision for a renewable energy centre which would engage with local industry and begin to help it to develop new ideas for renewable energy products and new sustainable technologies. What we want to do is both showcase local examples of new renewable energy and sustainable technologies, things that have been developed by local businesses, but also to bring in new technologies from outside of the area which people are perhaps less familiar with or not familiar with at all. So what we've got outside is a robotic solar tracking system, 45 kilowatts. It's the first of its type to be installed in Europe, and it's one of only 5 in the world. It's extremely innovative technology, and that's exactly what we want to be doing here, is showcasing innovative technology which is new to the region, and it gives companies in the region the opportunity to actually come and see these technologies in the flesh. Paul McAllister has done fantastically in terms of interpreting the brief for this building. He's produced something which is very aesthetically pleasing and absolutely bang on in terms of functionality. So for the sort of things that we wanted to do here, training, exhibitions, demonstrations, and to be an exemplar of sustainable construction, he really has managed to achieve what we set out to do.